Good Tuesday morning, everybody. I am having my coffee this morning. Actually been out here for a while. Swept up and cleaned up. I got a lot done yesterday. I got almost, let's see, 14 blades. Heat treated, prepped, pre-ground. Now today I'm going to put handles on all of them. Well, maybe all of them. We'll see how far I get. Last video, no, I was not whining. You're going to keep on, I'm going to come over there. But anytime they increase my meds, I wipe out for a couple of days. I just don't feel good. Now everything goes, you know, because it's pretty strong stuff. This is the first time they've increased it since my surgery. They decreased it after surgery and took me off of 1. But before they would increase it every now and then, trying to get everything right. So yesterday morning I got up, felt pretty good. Felt pretty good all day. I feel real good this morning so far. My blood pressure, I check it every morning, down where it's supposed to be. And I didn't realize how much blood pressure will really affect you. When mine gets too high, I have trouble breathing. It's hard to talk, and sounds like I'm all strung out, tired, which I am. But I think the meds are where they're supposed to be now. I'll go back Friday and double check with the cardiologist. I'm not going to let them put me on anything else if I can help it, except for this cholesterol thing that I got. But I think that's, a lot of people have to take that. But anyway, just want to say good morning to everybody, and I will show you some finished up knives this evening. And hey, gummit, there was something else. Oh well, maybe by the time I do the final clip, I'll think about it. So I'm gonna drink this coffee. I'm listening to the local news on the radio. Well, national news is on now. I don't care nothing about that. But pretty good. Oh, Pensacola, the city council's fighting with the homeless people that's got a big camp over there. They won't leave, and now the city council is going to have to let them stay there. Or they were talking about who's going to pay for their porta potties to get done, and it gets comical sometimes with these with the city council, especially in Pensacola. They're always fighting with somebody. Last week they was fighting with the sheriff about the budget. So I think we're going to hear some more of that today. That'd be pretty fun too. All right, I'll see y'all in a little while. I opened the drawer to get my little pliers. Would you look at that? Somebody put my pliers back in there. I'm so proud. Alright, Wednesday morning. I'm still putting handles on blades. All day yesterday. Had a couple of challenges with a couple of them. I had one failure that I'm going to have to start over on. But it is a Christmas present, so we do have time still. Got a couple that's going to be awful pretty. I'll show you all those later. I got a little package yesterday. Actually, the day before yesterday. I didn't go to the mailbox till late. That's what I'm trying to say. My buddy Larry over in St. Augustine, or St. John's, over that way, sent me one of these. Now he made a trip to the big knife shop in Tennessee and asked me if I needed something, and I've always wanted one of these. This is a diamond rod sharpener. Now this thing has a flat right here. It has a groove for a fish hook, so that will come in pretty handy. And to take it all the way out, it has a taper. And they say that is to sharpen serrated blades, serrated edges, which I don't like those, so that'll probably never get used. But I'm going to use this over the next few weeks. Keep it right here in my pocket, and we'll see how that thing works. Smith's Resharp, or Smith's B-Sharp. Pretty cool, huh? Somebody's here. Well, that was my old buddy Master Sergeant that stopped by for a few minutes. He brought me a new hat. What do you think? Boonie hat. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Size 7.5 boonie. He brought me one a few weeks back. He found them for very, very, very inexpensive price at one of the places he goes. And the one he brought me was too small for my big old head. So he swapped it out for me today when he went back over there. Thank you, Master Sergeant. Pretty cool. I like it. Now it fits. I'll take these tags off. I'm going to go ahead and post this one up so it don't run too long. And I'll continue on. I got the spoon carving set. Handle's almost done. I'm going to get some finish on those, and then I'll get on these other ones. And I will show you some finished up product. Probably be tomorrow, maybe later after this one. I don't know. We'll see. Remember Saturday the 18th, last day for orders. I'm going to have to hold firm on that because I've got a lot of stuff to do. Places to go, people to see, all that neat stuff. So let me know by Saturday. Now if we've already talked, we're okay. You're still good. So we'll just handle the rest of it whenever. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. And I will see you later. Somebody is getting a Wallace 2 dark handles. Shaping the handles now so I can get them sanded. Somebody's getting that for Christmas. No, I'm not going to tell you who. I said I would make a mention of it as I'm making it. There you go. Now after Christmas, you'll know who you are. Somebody else is getting that. Crown Stag Skinner. Somebody else is getting that. What else I got laying around over here? Somebody else is getting this camp knife. Bird's eye maple with Purple Heart liners. It's next up in the sanding vise. I love Christmas. And somebody else can get a mini Skinner. Almost done. I had Mini Skinner on the brain. This one's not sold, so if anybody wants it, holler now while I'm doing. You can go a belt scabbard or a neck scabbard. This one's a small, it's not too big to make a neck knife if you want that kind of scabbard. But this one with scabbard shipped to your door, $60. And I'll show it again in the finished knives when it gets finished. If you want that one, heads up. Alright, let me show y'all something right quick. This is the last piece of this type sandpaper I have. I've run out of big sheets. This is for a 4-inch orbital sander. Now I've had this a long time, finally used it all. Can you see right there? Norton, made in USA. There's a very good chance that this is the last piece of USA sandpaper anywhere. I know some of y'all's got some stored up. That's the last piece I have. This other 3M Great American brand, made in Canada. This is Gator, has a US patent. It's not on this piece here, but on the package, made in China. So, Mr. Wallace 2 Bushcrafter, dark hickory handle, you get USA sandpaper. Now, while I've got the camera running, let me show you what I'm going to do right here, right quick. On this one, on this Purple Heart. Now I got a tip from my Uncle Buck, Uncle Buck's Forge, Buck Run 11, about this Purple Heart that I didn't know. Before I did them other knives, I did them this way. I'm going to take this heat gun, and I'm going to heat this Purple Heart, which will ensure when I put the finish on it, it'll stay purple. It won't turn a black color. Now I did it on the others. Don't take but a minute. See what it's doing? It's going to bring the oil out. The oil's in the wood. I don't want it too hot. Because when I put the clear finish on it, I want that purple to really pop out of there. Y'all see that? Now, there's not a edge ground on this blade yet. That's why I can handle it like I am. See there? I don't want it too hot to wear it warms that epoxy either. And take the paper towel and wipe it. See there? Some of the oil coming out of there. Now, when I show it to you all finished up, that purple should pop out of there real pretty, be real nice. Now, I'm going to lay it right here and let it dry. Back to the grindstone.